Aloha folks and welcome back to Victoria 2 as Brazil. We are in 1946. It's been 10 years since the start and we have 90 years left. And we have expanded quite well. We're still 14th place, so that's good. And I think we're going to keep expanding. The thing is, what we really want is not necessarily territorial expansion, even though I do want to fabricate a claim on Uruguay here and expand. What I do want, though, is more immigration. We want immigrants to come over from Europe with their literacy rate and, you know, their tax base and everything, to come over to the vast empty lands of Brazil and make us a great country. So, yeah, first of all, we have to justify war. Here's the thing, it's gonna take 22 infamy if we are detected. We have about 10, and our limit is 25, so we have to just be lucky here and hope that we don't cross the limit. But otherwise, budget-wise, lowering the officers there, we're still losing money, and of course our industry is not going well at all, but I haven't started these factories. These are just projects that show up for some reason. There aren't even any capitalists in the country, so that's a weird thing. Like, who's starting these things? Who thinks there are enough laborers? There aren't enough laborers. So we're just gonna wait until... Yeah, we need a bunch of tech also, and we need to make our military better. I'm especially interested in army decision making. Before we go on, though, I do want to say, you know, just as a disclaimer, I'm by no means an expert in Victoria 2. I mean, I've played less than 100 hours, so I'm not actually that good. And but the good thing is that I've seen Let's Plays which are horrendous. By pretty big players, so it makes me happy, you know. I think we're doing a lot better than certain Let's Players out there. I'm not gonna name any names. Oh, there's been peace here in the south. Look at that. Chile has cut Argentina in two. Pretty interesting. And we have Peru as well. What did you take? Yeah, you took the Atacama region there, which is what the war was for originally. But was there anything else? I think Paraguay wanted the other Paraguayan region here, but they didn't get that. Uh-oh, that's 20 infamy on top of a lot of infamy, which means we're at 29. Oh god, that's bad. That's very bad. High and low pressure steam engines. Excellent, excellent, excellent. The USA is over here. What are you doing? Oh, Portugal is still at war with Oman. That's pretty interesting. And Ottomans are at war with Egypt. Alright, but how are we doing numbers-wise? We're fourth. We're actually the second... Oh, no, sorry, that's the US. I'm being really stupid there. Brazil, here we are. We are number 9 in terms of prestige. 20th in terms of industry, 54th in terms of military, and a total of 14. I would love to declare war on Uruguay right now. We actually have the casus belli ready, but they're now allied with Bolivia as well, and Paraguay. Paraguay not a problem. Bolivia is also really weak at the moment, so we could do it. The problem is, as I've said, that we have a lot of infamy. I mean, this is gonna take what, 4 years to actually disappear. So quite a while. And in the meantime, I think we're just gonna try to. Actually, how long do we have this casus belli for? I don't think there's a limit, is there? If we look at Uruguay here. 48. Oh, so only 1 year. Alright, I guess we'll have to actually go ahead and declare war. Let's do it. Alright, we defeated the Uruguayan army, and now we just have to take out the Paraguay-Bolivian force. And I think... I mean, how are we doing? That's 1%. Obviously, they won't accept the peace. We actually need 85%. God damn. Oh shit. Reactionaries have risen up. This is not what I was expecting. Brazilian reactionaries win. Political reform selected, no voting. Ruling party only. Meetings not allowed. State press only. Reform selected, illegal. Only underground. Horror. Upper house rearranged. 100% liberal for some reason, which means we can just pass a bunch of reforms. And I want things that give me immigrant attraction. Immigrant attraction 2%. 1%. Although social reform desire is actually pretty important. So what we might want to do, ruling party support, yeah. We're gonna do first harassment and then state-controlled trade unions. And of course, the next stage, ooh, actually, ideological thought might be interesting. Like, functionalism is nice, but this is cheaper and we get an extra national focus. Constitutional Convention. With the Liberals firmly in control of our country, they feel that now is a time for a Constitutional Convention. Everyone's views, well, at least everyone who truly matters, will be represented in this new gathering. And we go from no voting to, or an upper house of appointed members. Alright, good. Excellent. Alright, there we go. And we're going to allow trade unions because we really want that social reform desire. And then later we're going to start changing the other things. Temperance League, or what's wrong with a few drinks? Farming efficiency and mining efficiency up. I think I like that. Plus prestige, of course. So that's what we're gonna do. Hegelian idealism. This is good. A nationwide political reform club has formed in Brazil. The club has made its agenda to reform the Brazilian voting system. We should capitalize on this. Yes. Uruguay is bankrupt. Excellent. Peace. We have received a peace offer from Uruguay. They're offering us annex Uruguay as a peace term. Proceed. Kaboom. That's what I'm talking about. Look at that. Much nicer natural borders there. Of course, us taking this, I mean, it made it look better. But that means we'll have to keep expanding, right? To make it look even better. We'll have to have all of South America. But yes, we also have a new national focus to set. And we want capitalists, right? Or, what do we want? Alright, we're going to encourage bureaucrats down south here in our new provinces. And we're going to encourage capitalists in São Paulo. And then we're also going to encourage liberals in Rio. Oh shit, I almost forgot. We actually need experimental railroad. It's very important. Oh, looks like this war is still going on. I mean, we could add... Oh, no, we can't. No, we can't. Alright. We'll peace out with Paraguay here. And, I mean, it would be so nice to add a war goal, though. But we don't... We have way too much infamy already, so we're just gonna try to peace out and move away. Mexico is requesting military access. You're fighting the United States, and you're also fighting Colombia. I'm gonna let you do that. I know you're gonna lose, but... Oh, what the... Oh my god. No. The border war. This is all American and not British. What happened? Ew. Alright, we actually have capitalists showing up. They're mostly in São Paulo, but they're building stuff elsewhere, which is very nice to see. And we're also going to start encouraging craftsmen, I think, although industry is still... I mean, we haven't really researched much industrially that would make them better than the artisan stuff. I'm also reopening the factories here, and look at that. The fabrics are earning a lot of money even though they have like no employees. That's very good. This is what I want to see. And we are of course gonna just invest in everything. Alright, we've researched railroads, and of course these guys are just gonna build all the railroads possible. In fact, now I think we should start focusing on maybe doing the colonial stuff. So, ooh, we have rebel factions. Campaign for public meetings. I'm not going to suppress that one, but the Argentinian Liberation Movement I'm going to suppress. Yeah, anyway, what I was going to say is the colonial games, which means we probably want some naval stuff to start happening wherever I can, yes, build more. Yeah, I need to build naval bases. Field training, yada yada yada. Seems like we are at war. And what are we at war for? What have you declared war for? You want... Right, Brazilian containment. Damn it. Typical. So, the United States of Central America, Peru, and Venezuela. They're all... I mean, you're weak. You have 4 and you have 3, so that's 7 brigades in total. And we have 4. Okay, alright. We can do this. We can do this. Let's just raise our maintenance and start marching. Alright, this is a basically suicidal attack here that we're going to try. Because, well, we're going to cross the river, it's going to be jungle, and we are probably also... They're probably going to get reinforcements, but we're going to try. We're going to try our best. Alright, they all retreated, but now they're actually going to attack this lot here. Don't know if that's a good idea on their part, because we're just going to reinforce this. Obviously, it's going to take us like a month to get there, but hopefully we can overcome. Plus, we're actually on the defensive, and with a lot better organization. So, yeah, we didn't even need to reinforce that. Alright, pretty important battle going on here. Looks like, losing that would be ridiculous. So we're gonna take this group and attack there, and then we're gonna take this other group and attack over there. Public meetings, we're gonna allow that. And, then, I think we're gonna go for voting or censored press. Ah, peace, thank you. Alright, it's a white peace, I know, but I don't really want more than the white peace. I just... because anything else would actually require infamy on my part. So, let's demobilize and start marching home. Well done, men. Chile offers an alliance. Yes, I will take that one, because we don't actually border each other. And now, yes, that means we actually just passed the 25% infamy bar. So now we're good. Now we're good to go. Basic chemistry is actually a good idea, because then we get fertilizer and also medicine. Medicine is very important for us to grow our population. Ecuador. Yes, please join me. A gentleman's club. You know what? We'll allow it. Now, locals are free to do as they see fit, so banning alcohol in São Paulo. That's fine by me. Also, we're out of money. We're actually taking loans now. I don't like that. Ugh, damn it. Alright, in order to survive this, I actually think we're gonna have to increase our tariffs here for a while. After all, we don't actually have the best working factories in the world yet, and we don't even have a population to support those factories, so it's still not too big of a problem. Flu pandemic. You know what? Yeah, we'll have to fight this disease apparently. Good thing I just fixed my economy. Population growth. This is annoying. Minus 0.1%, that's actually pretty high. Alright, market structure is next, I think. Because, I mean, we could do mechanical production, but I think we're gonna do market structure first. Harassment in local elections, set him free. Yeah, that's nice, because then we lose militancy and then we actually gain 80% more in favor of gerrymandering. We are in 15th place here, and actually falling behind. I really don't want to fall out of secondary power status. After all, we are reaching the 60s soon, and that would just be disastrous. In fact, Ah, there's machine guns. That's what we need. So we might actually rush this. This opens up in 1870, though. I think we might want to do Romanticism first, though. And then maybe... Although the steam turbine, it's so tempting. Alright, yeah, no, we're gonna go for mechanical production here. That's what we need. Alright, Romanticism is done. We have started building a lot of railroads. Actually, we're almost done building a lot of railroads, at least the early experimental ones. And we've also built a bunch of ports in different places to raise our colonial power. So we're slowly rising there. We're also building more ships to raise our military power. And there's something else I was going to do. Right, we need to get to machine guns. So we're going to do this, and then we also have to do one more thing. Right, once 1860 comes around, we have to do empiricism, because that will give us, extra research points. That's super, super important. So, yeah, but first, muzzle-loaded rifles. There is an interesting event here. Not event, decision. Oh, motorbike outside, but yes, seize the means of production. No longer will foreign dogs grow fat off the sweat of our people. Thing is, it doesn't really say what happens. So I'm not really... I don't want to do that just yet. After all, we don't even have... Like, what's our population composition? How many are actually... They're craftsmen, 0.7%. Yeah, so our craftsman population really has to grow. We need more workers. We haven't even become an industrial nation yet. Oh, there we go. We lost secondary power status. Not very good. In fact, I'm gonna try to make people more liberal here. This can be an immigration center. Or no, let's encourage craftsmen here and craftsmen here. Yeah. Ooh, lumber mill. Yeah, we totally need this, so we're actually gonna go for this one. Ooh, a rally for broader voting rights or voting privileges. Yeah, let them hold their rally. Ooh, there we go. 1861. It actually came very late because this is supposed to happen in 48. But the socialist Karl Marx has published the Communist Manifesto, which has led to workers in Wittenberg to found a party dedicated to advancing the agenda laid out therein. Excellent. Partido Socialista has been formed. Let's actually look at them here. We can't choose them because we don't allow them, of course. But yes, protectionism, planned economy, secularized, full citizenship, and anti-military. Alright, planned economy. Not the best idea in such a big country like ours, because then I have to manually control everything, but definitely possible. The annoying part, protectionism is fine. Okay. It's interesting how it's protectionist, but okay. Secularized, full citizenship, anti-military. Primary culture can vote. Full citizenship, all cultures can vote. And then assimilation rate. You know, they might actually be a pretty good option. After all, because the free trade people are annoying, since we can't actually have the tariffs at 100. Ah, there we go. Scientists in our country have discovered furniture factory and furniture. That is good, because we actually have a lot of tropical wood that can be made into furniture, actually. Wait, I need to be certain of that. So furniture requires... It requires, I think, timber, and then we can actually make luxury furniture. Where we need tropical wood, I think. Yeah. Ooh, international crisis has finally fired. The Ottoman Aegean Islands, seems like the North German Federation. is backing the Ottoman Empire, and the Russians are backing the Greeks. I totally missed out on it, but the American Civil War has also fired, and we might want to help out the CSA. I know it sounds weird, but it's the fact that if the CSA survives, then we have a much weaker US to deal with later. And I'd love that. In fact, wait, the US is allied, right? Ecuador and Colombia protecting a bunch of people. Truces. I don't know. We'll have to see. More research points, or more, half the research points and some prestige. I actually want that prestige just to keep us in secondary power. That was actually a great decision right there. We're 15th. It's very good. Colombia still offers us an alliance, and of course I'm going to say no. Also, Ecuador is in this American sphere. I don't like that. Oh, god damn you Americans. You're expanding your sphere way too far south. That's not good. Alright, not much is going on really. We're just building more railroads everywhere to get our industrialization up. It looks like population-wise we do have 34,000 craftsmen now. Just 5 years ago I think we had 18,000, so things are improving. Population was going down for a while though because of the flu, but now it is steadily increasing. In fact, if we look at migration, migration isn't actually doing much for it. I think most of the change is natural growth. Alright. The US won their civil war, and Canada still looks horrible there. United Kingdom, how are you doing? We're friendly. Let's actually increase relations with all the major powers. I don't want to piss them off. In fact, I'm curious to see... Friendly, alright. Are we in anyone's sphere? No. Just friendly. So the three main ones are competing for us. Of course, not Germany. Oh, whoa. Okay, so the British just requested military access, and now the French. Looks like the British and the French are at war. I want to see what the war is, though. Show wars. Franco-Prussian War. Whoa, okay, so the Germans with the British and the Danes are attacking the French, the Russians, the Papal State, and Sardinia. Well, I think the French are pretty much screwed, to be honest. Oh, no, okay, so this is normal. Upper house rearranged. The socialists are gaining ground, which is also nice because then we can actually get social reforms through, and those are very good for immigration attraction, which I want. I want to be a democratic country, not an empire. Now, the Netherlands have discovered anarcho-liberals. Oh, shit. That means, I mean, the party hasn't formed yet, but those guys want laissez-faire, which is never really works out in Victoria 2. It's just a terrible, terrible idea. So let's hope they don't gain ground here. Partido Radical has been formed, and let's take a look at what they want. So, thankfully we can't choose them, but they want free trade, which is annoying for the whole getting the money thing in the game. Laissez-faire, state can't build anything, can't do anything. It's just the capitalists that do everything. Atheism, pretty cool, pretty good. So total separation between state and church. Full citizenship is also nice, and then they're pro-military, which is okay. But you know what? I think, obviously, we're gonna end the episode soon, but let's take a look at the world first. Ugh, disgusting, I know. The United States of Central America is still around, even though El Salvador has declared independence. Panama is still not a thing. The US actually exerts quite an annoying sphere of influence here, as we can see. The British, where's your sphere? Are we in their sphere? We're being influenced, but we're not in their sphere, right? Yeah, no. It's only... Yeah, it's only the yellow things that are in the sphere. In Europe, we have the North German Federation. They actually won the Franco-Prussian War, it seems. And they're probably soon going to form Germany proper. Russia, still doing their thing, still stable. Asia looking as messy as always. Japan, have you industrialized your secondary power? Actually, how are you? 12th. Wow, you're doing better than me, which is not surprising. But yes, I think that will be the end of this episode. And in the next one, colonization will definitely start off. We are going to research the necessary machine guns and head on over to Africa, get that coal that we need so much, and hope for the best, really. Thank you so much for watching. This has been GameGabster. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and share with your friends. Farewell.